Young Learners HQ.
Hello kids, and welcome to Young Learners HQ. Today's story features the fairest princess of all, no other than Princess Snow White and her friends, the Seven Dwarfs. Once upon a time in a faraway kingdom, there lived a lovely princess named Snow White. Snow White was known throughout the kingdom for her beauty, her kindness, and her pure heart. But her wicked stepmother, the queen, was jealous of her.
Mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the fairest of them all?
You, my queen, are fair, it's true. But Snow White is even fairer than you.
Snow White, how dare she?
Huntsman.
Yes, my queen.
Take Snow White into the forest and get rid of her.
But my queen, I couldn't possibly harm Snow White.
Do as I say or suffer the consequences.
Fearing the queen's wrath, the huntsman led Snow White deep into the forest.
Oh, what a beautiful day for a walk in the forest.
Yes, quite lovely indeed.
What's the matter, dear huntsman? You seem troubled.
Snow White, I cannot do what the queen has commanded. You must run away and hide.
Run away? But why?
The queen wants you gone, Snow White. She fears your beauty.
Oh, huntsman, where will I go?
There is a cottage deep in the forest. Seek refuge there and stay safe.
With a heavy heart, Snow White bid farewell to the huntsman and ventured into the depths of the forest. Snow White walks deeper into the forest and finds the cottage.
What a quaint little cottage.
She enters the cottage and sees it's untidy.
Oh my, it's a mess. I must clean it up.
Snow White starts cleaning the cottage. Little did Snow White know, the cottage belonged to the Seven Dwarfs who worked in the nearby mines. The Seven Dwarfs enter the cottage.
Who's this?
Oh, hello. I'm Snow White. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to intrude. I was just cleaning up your cottage.
What's a princess doing in our humble abode?
I'm just seeking shelter. The huntsman told me to hide here from the queen.
Well, you're welcome to stay with us, Snow White.
Thank you so much.
Snow White quickly became friends with the Seven Dwarfs, and they welcomed her into their home with open arms. Meanwhile, back at the castle, the queen eagerly awaited news of Snow White's demise.
Mirror, mirror on the wall, is Snow White dead and gone once and for all?
Snow White lives, fair as can be, in the forest, safe and free.
What? How is this possible?
The queen devised a plan to rid herself of Snow White once and for all.
With this poisoned apple, I'll ensure Snow White's demise.
Meanwhile, Snow White, unaware of the queen's wicked intentions, made herself at home in a cottage.
Good day, dearie. Would you like to try one of my delicious apples?
Oh, thank you, kind lady, but I really shouldn't accept gifts from strangers.
Nonsense, my dear. This apple is special just for you.
Well, if you insist.
She takes a bite and falls to the ground, unconscious.
Finally, Snow White's beauty will be mine alone.
Thankfully, all was not lost. The Seven Dwarfs, returning from the mines, found Snow White and realized what had happened.
Snow White? She's not breathing.
We must find help.
The dwarfs hurriedly rushed Snow White to a neighboring castle, the residence of their acquaintance, Prince Richard.
What happened to her?
She ate a poisoned apple and she fainted.
She fell into a deep slumber, and it happened that I knew a spell that could awaken her. A true love's kiss.
We must act quickly.
The prince kisses Snow White gently, and with true love's kiss, Snow White awoke from her cursed slumber.
What? What happened?
Fear not, fair maiden. You are safe now.
The prince and Snow White fell deeply in love, and together they returned to the castle. The queen, upon hearing of Snow White's survival, fled the kingdom in shame, never to be seen again. And so, Snow White and her prince lived happily ever after, ruling the kingdom with kindness and love. And that, dear children, is the tale of Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, a story of courage, friendship, and the power of true love.